Hello everyone. Woo! BRRRR. It's day 966, walking 5 miles per day every single day at age 67 and a half. This is the day I've been dreading. First cold day of the year. Now my friend Jennings in Minnesota will be laughing at me about calling this cold. But here in South Carolina, 44 degrees is cold. Minnesota, it's not. So Jennings, anyway, I thought today would be a really good day to answer a lot of questions I've been getting over the last few months. A lot of people find it hard to believe I haven't missed a day because of weather and all that kind of stuff. I'd like to put that to bed today. Now, this morning, getting up at 6 a.m., pitch black dark, 44 degrees. It is not fun. And I am not taking credit for having the mindset to do that. I'm giving all the credit to David Goggins. Simply because that man has run in 30 below zero. He's run in, I think, Death Valley was like 120 on the pavement. I mean, I'm not even in the same league. Don't want to be. Can't be. But listening to him every single day, he's in my ear right now, has given me the mindset to say, okay, it's 44 degrees. It's going to take you an hour and 35 minutes to walk 5 miles. Go do it. Get over it. That's what I do. Now, what kind of weather have I walked in? Well, I believe the coldest day I've ever walked was like 15. I had on 4 or 5 layers, mask. I don't know how my phone's going to work and all that, so I don't know if I'll be getting videos in that kind of weather, but if I don't, that'll be the only reason I don't post. So, check. Cold weather. Hot weather. I think the hottest day, if I remember, was like 101. 5 miles. Check. Now here comes the fun part. Last year, 2024, there were 2 hurricanes. One of them was in June or July, I believe. I was in Myrtle Beach working, and it didn't hit Myrtle Beach per se, but the outer bands just pelted Myrtle Beach with rain. It was flooding, all kinds of nastiness. We continued to work. Got back to the hotel that evening. Then I didn't get up in the mornings. I always did it in the afternoons. I said, well, I'm going to go down to the gym in the hotel and walk on the treadmill. I walked on that treadmill for maybe 5 minutes, and I hated it. I have got to be outside. I have got to have changing views. I've got to be stimulated visually while I walk, and watching TV on a treadmill is not enough for me. So I put up with the weather. And that is the only day that I have attempted walking indoors. So I went upstairs, got my rain gear. I always carry my rain gear everywhere I go. And I went outside and walked in hurricane winds. Not hurricane winds, but hurricane rain. The rain, it was raining so hard, it was sideways. And 5 miles. I was soaking wet, went up, took a shower, hit the rack, went to work the next day, walked the next day. That's just the mindset that you will get once you start doing something like this. I mean, do you think for a bloody second there's not going to be a 967 day tomorrow? If there isn't, there's a reason. I'll be dead. That's just the attitude that I have. Now the big one was, well, not the big one, but there's another one was Hurricane Helene last year in September. We got hit hard here, not as bad as Western North Carolina, but we got hit pretty hard. A lot of downed trees. I'll never forget this one. It was still raining, but it wasn't that bad. But I had to climb. There was one street that I walked down. You've seen it in the videos with the little trail that runs beside it. It had, I would guess 15 trees falling across it. So I had to climb over trees twice because I do 2 laps. Sticks, limbs, water, debris. And needless to say, that's one of the only days where I was the only one out there. There's occasionally a day where I'm the only one. A lot of times there's these same people out here every day just like me. All right, check hurricanes. And then in March of 2024, I went to the ENT because I had a issue with my nose inside. Went to the ENT, he said, you've got a polyp, and he said, you've got 2 deviated septums, 1 on each side. I said, shoot. I don't know if that's the way it works, but it was on both sides. It may be 1 deviated septum, but it was on both sides. I said, man, really? So he scheduled surgery. I don't know, a month later, I got up. I think I had to be at the hospital 45 minutes away at 8 o'clock in the morning. So net back 45 minutes at 7:15. And then I got my 5 miles in before that. So I think I got up at 4:30 or 5 that morning. Did my walk. Went and had the surgery. Blood and crap, galls all over my face. And for the next 7 days, I live in an old textile mill that's been converted to lofts. And the hallways are probably easily 150 yards, one hallway. So what I did was, I had my little app on my phone, and I walked a mile up and down those hallways. Blood just everywhere, all over my face. It was nasty. And I did that for 7 days. And then once it was healed up enough where I could take the gauze off, I walked 7 miles every day. I think it took me 3 weeks to make up for all those 4 miles that I missed each day for those 7 days. That'd be 28 miles I had to make up on top of walking 5. You follow me? So it took me 14 extra days, 2 miles extra per day to make up the 28. I work all this out on my journal. So walked after deviated septum surgery, check. And then this March I got COVID. And it was not terrible, but I walked during that, I walked 5 those days. And then, as many of you know, about a month ago I was out on a walk, and I got about a quarter of a mile in, and my heart just felt like really bad heartburn. It ended up being AFib. And I had to make up those miles a few days later. So there are days, that's why, occasionally I'll say this is a 5 mile average. I think it's 5.53 is my average for 966 straight days. So anyway, I don't like talking when people walk in front of me. It's rude. So that's it. I mean, this is not fun, folks. I mean, David Goggins says get up every day and do something that sucks. Well, getting up at 6 a.m. and starting to walk in 44-degree weather sucked. I'm not gonna lie. But it's okay. Here I am. And I will continue to doing this. I'm 34 days away 34 days away from 1,000 miles. 1,000 days, excuse me. I'm over 6,000 miles, 1,000 days. So I just wanted to put to bed. There's some people that are just finding it hard to believe that I walked consecutive days, never missed a day. That's true. I mean, I have not walked. There have been some days where I haven't walked 5. I'll repeat, but I've made it up. I haven't averaged. I have walked at least 35 miles per week, every single week. And there have been some weeks where I walked a lot more than that because I just felt like walking more. So that's it for today. I hope all of you have a great day. It's Monday, I know. It's Monday. But have a great day. Godspeed. Peace.